So I used to preach review everything, take everything out of your garage, look in your pantries, look in your medicine cabinet, review everything possible that you have. And that worked really, really well until it didn't. And so today I want to talk about that. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm Mr. C or Tyler. I am a university professor in teacher education, father of four, and in my spare time, among many other side hustles, I'm an Amazon influencer and product reviewer. And I think I'm pretty good at reviewing. According to ChatGPT anyways, I'm in the top 1% of all Amazon influencers in terms of earnings, having earned almost $200,000 in the last 3 years, and with now over $4 million in shipped item revenue. But the reviewing landscape has changed dramatically since I started doing this 3 years ago. There's a lot more competition, saturation of the market. What worked when I started doesn't work now. And so that's why I wanted to make this video for you. So the old strategy was to simply review everything. It was kind of the Wild West of Amazon influencer, and the first one to market won, right? So if there were no videos in a carousel and you got your video there, then you started making earnings on those videos. And so in the beginning, I was reviewing 100 products a month, and I did consistently for my first year, doing over 1,200 videos in that first year, and it worked. I made over $60,000, and I had over 1,000 videos, but I was able to do that part-time, but it was a time commitment. It was 10 to 20 hours a week, but still really amazing what you could make back in 2022, 2023. That same strategy doesn't work anymore. One of the things I love about the new world that we're in is I was able to take all my earnings reports from the last 3+ years and plug them into ChatGPT. I also put in a spreadsheet that showed what products I've reviewed and whether they were sponsored or non-sponsored. And then I had ChatGPT simply do its magic and say, analyze all this and let's start looking at trends and what's working and what's not working. And what I learned was, of those 2,600 videos, 2,400 of them are worthless. 200 videos, or about 6% of what I've reviewed, account for over 90% of my earnings. So what I needed to do, and what I did do, was I analyzed, what do these 200 products have in common? And I learned 3 things. Number one, the vast majority of them were higher ticket items, things that cost between $100 and $300. Now, most of these things were things that we already had in our home, or we saw at an Airbnb, or, I wasn't making new purchases for these things, but some of them were things that I thought, all right, we kind of want that thing anyways. Let's find one on Amazon that I can review. And that worked. So of those 200, it was like 82% of them were in the $100 to $300 range for price. Number two, and this is huge, the videos that worked best for me were videos where I actually demonstrated using the product. It wasn't just an unboxing. It wasn't just showing what it was. It was simply, or it was using the product, showing if it was like a lawnmower, for example. I mowed the lawn with it and I showed what I liked about it and what I didn't. Now, you would think these are longer videos, but they were still relatively short, 1 to 2 minutes, but I was showing the product. And number three, they fell into 3 categories for me. Almost all of my top producing or top earning videos were in one of 3 categories. And I don't know if it matters that I tell you what those 3 categories are, but here's what matters for you. If you do this same kind of analysis, you're probably going to find similar results, that your best products are in certain categories, maybe because that's where you have the most success or where you have the most expertise. I'm guessing you'll also find that demonstrating works really well, and that includes things like comparison videos, or like versus videos. And I think you'll find, like me, that most of your top performing videos, as far as earnings, now I've had tons of sales in other products, and I've had things from my pantry that went semi-viral, but when you add up all the 16 cents commissions that I've made on those things, even selling hundreds or thousands of them, it only added up to a few $100s, where my hero products were in the hundreds or thousands of dollars of earnings for me. So I had to admit some things to myself. It's time to change my mindset. And I've started doing that this year. My brother said, get into creator connections, and I've done that and I've seen the benefit. Then I heard, try the Oink extension, and I did that and I've seen the benefit. But now moving into Q4 and into 2026, I'm thinking I need to spend my time not with, like, I have a spreadsheet right now that has like 400 products that I still need to review. I need to just delete those. I don't know if I can do it, but that's what I need to do. And what I need to do instead is focus on those hero products, and either shoot new videos for the same ones that are already making money for me, or find similar products that I already have in my house, or maybe make a few purchases and put some money into this program. Now, I've never done that, and so it's really hard for me to want to do that because I'm making money. It's worked. But what I found is that hard work compounds, but smart work multiplies. And if I have more money to work with, then I might make more money, right? And that will multiply over time. The other thing that I'm really struggling with, and I'd love to hear what you've done with this, is most of the sponsored videos that I've done aren't hero products. I might make money off them, and I certainly make money on the front end, but I'm seriously contemplating doing away with all sponsored videos. Something that for me right now is earning me between $1,000 and $2,000 a month between affiliate commissions and front end creator fees. That's a lot. But if I took the same time that I was spending reviewing those products and instead focused on hero products and bought my own things, I could probably make a lot more money. So I'm nervous about that, but I'm contemplating. My strategy moving forward is to focus on those hero products, work on titles, thumbnails, things that I've neglected in the past, the hook for the video, how it solves a problem, and then focusing on demonstration, clarity, getting better at storytelling. I think all those things will matter, and as I improve the quality of those videos, hopefully I can rank higher on the carousel and do better with these high ticket items. So I'm not necessarily suggesting that you do the same thing I do. What I am suggesting is do a deep dive like I have done. Take your earnings reports, put it into ChatGPT or some other AI tool, and look at what's working for you, because you might have to course correct just like I have. So moving forward, this next season for me is all about working smarter, not working harder. It's not about the more you work, the more you earn, although there is some truth to that, and hard work is usually rewarded. But if we can do both, if we can work hard and do the right things, then our earnings can compound significantly. And of course, if you want to see how this new strategy works for me, make sure that you've subscribed to this channel, as I continue to do at least one video a month on the Amazon Influencer Program, talking about my earnings reports and dropping little videos like this where I show you exactly what I'm doing and what's working and what's not working. So I would love to hear any questions that you have in the comment section. Give me a like, and I look forward to sharing my success with you moving forward. Bye.